I've tried making palak paneer in different ways, sometimes using yogurt, sometimes with tomatoes, sometimes using lemon juice, sometimes by frying the paneer. But after all the experience that I had with using different ingredients, I finally come to this conclusion that this dish tastes the best when made in a simple way. So today I will show you how to make palak paneer my way. Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. Let's first talk about the spinach, that is palak. The key ingredient for this recipe. Use only the leaves and you need tender young leaves. I feel baby spinach tastes the best for this recipe as they do not have that bitter aftertaste, but use whatever you get. But see to it that the leaves are fresh and not wilted or have turned yellow or dry. Next step, blanch them for a minute. Bring a pot of water to a boil and add the spinach to it. Then blanch them for just a minute. Do not cover the pot when blanching as that will lead to the discoloration of the leaves. Set a timer for 1 minute and after that immediately transfer them to a bowl of chilled water. You can also add ice cubes to the chilled water, but remember to use chilled water. This will help the leaves to stay green. Just wait for a few seconds and then squeeze out all the water from the spinach and transfer them to your blender jar. Next ingredient is about 1/3 cup of chopped coriander leaves, that is cilantro. Why I add this? Because it brings in so much flavor. Spinach has no flavor of its own, but adding coriander leaves brings in such a freshness to this dish. If you do not like the flavor of cilantro, just leave it out. Then a green chili goes in if you want that heat, along with 1/2 cup of cold chilled water. Again, remember to add cold chilled water as that will help to retain the green color. You need a smooth paste like this. Okay, let's start cooking. Heat a pan or pot over medium heat. I love using a combination of oil and ghee. You can use only oil or only ghee or butter. Once the ghee heats up, add a teaspoon of cumin seeds, that is jeera. Give a brief stir and then add coarsely crushed garlic. Do not chop the garlic too fine as then they will burn. Again a brief stir and then add finely chopped onions. Add a pinch of salt so that the onions soften down faster. Now you do not need to brown the onions for this recipe because that will change the color of the gravy. Fry the onions on medium heat till they soften down a bit and become pale in color. When the onions look like this, I added 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and then add the green paste. I added 1/4 cup of water to my blender jar to rinse out all that green goodness. Keep the heat of your stove to medium. Next comes 1/4 teaspoon of kasoori methi, that is dried fenugreek leaves, and 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala powder and salt to taste. That's all you need. Add the paneer and mix it well with the sauce. Over here I would like to say, please do not fry the paneer. Frying makes the paneer chewy and rubbery. You want that soft, silky texture of paneer in this recipe. Do not cook for a long time after adding the paneer because the more you cook, the spinach will lose its color and may become bitter. So cook just for 2 to 3 minutes after adding the paneer. Do a taste test at this point and adjust the seasonings. I felt the need to add a little more salt. Finally, I added 1/4 cup of heavy cream. You can also use milk instead of cream if you want it to be lighter. And that's pretty much it. This dish shines with all its simplicity, and it is amazing how wonderful this turns out to be. If you're on a vegan diet, I have another video for you using tofu. That recipe is also very good. I will be leaving the link to that video in the description box below the video. You can have this with rice or roti or naan. Drizzle some more cream on top if you like before serving. There are some dishes that taste the best when you leave it simple. Bye bye.